Coming to you live from our international broadcast tower, live in Hyrule on top of Death Mountain. This is the Link to the Past Randomizer daily race, or weekly race, actually, here on SP Gaming. We are joined today by four runners: Old Man Sunshine, Gamachu, I Am the Schwartz, and P-Train, among many others you are not seeing who are running this weekly open race here on SRL. Hi, everyone. I'm Cyclone, joined by Poseidon. How are you doing today, Poseidon?
Can't complain. It is Sunday, but it's time for some rando. Some silly shenanigans shall begin.
Yes, Link to the Past rando, one of the best randos I think that is out there of all the randos that I've seen. Been a while since I've called it. Glad to be back in the booth for this because I've been new tournament coming up here, Link to the Past rando tournament. We might talk more about that later if we have that information. But this is also the last weekly before SG Live takes place this coming weekend, Thursday to Sunday. So we're going to have a live tournament action going on at Speed Gaming Live. That will be in Herndon, Virginia, October 24th to 27th. We will broadcast here on Speed Gaming and Speed Gaming 2 for that event, both the tournaments and the marathon segments of that event. So make sure you stay tuned for that this coming weekend. In the meantime, we have a weekly race that is just getting started. And I'm the Shorts first to go. We will get that synced up in just a moment. It's just a little bit of a desync there.
And it looks like just got a couple of heart pieces. Well, heart container and a heart piece, but we've got a map check. We've got a crystal and desert pendant, an eastern, and a green pendant on Hera.
Looks like it. So one crystal in the light world. That is good information to have. And Gamachu making the immediate trip to the castle. So he's going to see if he can find some weaponry there to make that easy to do. Starting with the tree pull. We only have green rupees. That's not very, shall we say, profitable. So our first other item check coming on, another heart container in the lower part of the uncle area. I guess we call that uncle chest. Looks like Old Man Sunshine getting the immediate check of the lumberjack ledge. That appears to be a heart piece. We will not need that today. And I didn't catch what Uncle had.
Neither did I, but we've got a sword laying out in the open in the forest.
That's an excellent find. So we are going to be picking that up very quickly for all of our runners, I believe.
Looks like a blue boomerang on Uncle.
That's good for getting stun prize information. For example, if we know it's a 20 rupee stun prize, that might help with Zora money. And there's, speaking of 20 rupees, there's a big 20 in the drop down in the Lost Woods, the Thieves' Hideout.
Old Man Sunshine just gonna leave it behind. Said those thieves need it more than he does.
Well, there is a lot of money in the game, so I can't blame him wanting to not bother with the ones he knows are out in the open, because it does take a little bit of time to collect those and celebrate collecting those. So I can't blame him for that.
Yep. And both Sunshine and Schwartz getting into Kakariko here, following by P-Train. Gonna get a check of Blind Side out first.
Blind Side Out has 4 items in the chest. We have to solve a little simple block puzzle to get to them. We also have a hole back here, and that needs a bomb to access. Everyone seems to have bombs, so we have no problem with items back there today. There's a big 20 in the first chest, some more bombs, speaking of bombs. The single green rupee, and another big 20. So not a lot so far. Let's see if the back of the hideout actually, or the back of the hut, makes up for it. Big 20. Lots of money.
We are getting close to bottle vendor money, at least.
Yeah, that's a good start.
Yeah, but I imagine next we'll see Well, which will have 5 more items, 4 up front and 1 behind the bottom of the wall.
And that may give us the bottle money you were speaking of, the bottle vendor money.
Yeah, there will be 10 rupees in here, just in the pots alone.
And let's see if we can find a 300 in the chest just to make it even more fun.
3 more bombs.
Well, I think everyone's going to be good on bombs after this. Piece of heart.
300 rupees, you called it.
I can already see the pyre being built for me later.
Good old swag net and a full heart container.
There are a few of those, so I won't take too much credit for that. That was another 300 from the bottle vendor, by the way. You pay 100, you get 300.
All right, we'll take it. That's Zora money.
And we're in the chicken hut, so we're going to find one item behind this bombable wall. No chicken clips today. There have been bugs found with that in the last year or so, so not everyone goes for that anymore. There is a big 20 in that chest. Now it seems like a small 20 at this point.
Yeah. But, so you're saying there's some bugs associated with it? I thought chickens were supposed to eat bugs, not make them.
Nah, trying to put one on the wall can sometimes freeze that particular room and make it so you can't progress, basically. You have to go back to the start. You can't finish Kakariko.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
By the way, the tavern item we did not report was only 50 rupees. We saw a library. I think that was bombs. Did I see that quickly enough?
Yep, that was just bombs there.
So Old Man Sunshine is going to go ahead and play the race game here. Their runners have different options on how to do this. They can either check what the item is, then come back to get it, or they can just play the game right away. I personally prefer playing it right away. That way, if it's something good, I get the advantage of having it without the extra time. But at the same time, if it's not something useful, you save time not having to play the game, and you can keep those few seconds. So today, it's a waste of time, and Old Man Sunshine just going to go ahead and nope out of that.
Well, not a lot of items just yet, but I imagine we'll be seeing South Shore next. Yep.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of progress. We can't get to Death Mountain because we don't have any glove. We can't complete Eastern because we don't have a bow. We can't get to Desert because we don't have a book in Dora, and obviously we can't get to the Dark World yet. So yeah, we're still looking for something. The South Shore is pretty much a given next play here. There's some arrows. Maybe the bow is coming.
Yeah, Schwartz looks like he's going over to escape, though.
What do you think? Bow in the drained water?
Maybe a lamp. It's a wet lamp.
A lamp leads to Death Mountain, maybe. I see. I mean, you still need a glove in that case.
Lamp for logical dark cross access.
Oh,
no, it's a book.
I was on this right path. It was a book instead of a bow, though. So Desert Palace is now open, and look where Old Man Sunshine going. He's going straight over there.
He's gonna have to let that book dry out, though.
Yeah, I might need to wait a little while to open it. There was going to be kind of soggy pages. We're going to get our check of Agin at the same time, so a good way to route that in as well.
Yep. Instead of it being a one-off check for most runners.
P-Train is going to Mini Moldorm Cave, so we're going to have a split routing here between those two runners at least. We'll see how the others go in a moment. Eye of the Schwartz is over in Hyrule Castle himself now. So what does Agina have today? As P-Train kills all the Mini Moldorms, the reason we call it Mini Moldorm Cave is because of those Mini Moldorms. Agina didn't have anything, just a piece of heart.
Mirror and escape?
Oh, nice.
Mini Moldorm's got powder. And a bottle.
And a bug.
And a bow!
There's the bow I was talking about. Now, V31 does introduce progressive bows, so you won't find the silver arrows as an item by itself anymore. So that bow is also somewhere else in the seed, and that means that the silver arrows could have been in that location. So the silvers will come with the other bow location now.
So we got a bottle, a bow, and a bag of powder. Didn't get to see what Old Man Sunshine saw on Desert Ledge, though.
I didn't see it either.
I don't see any hype from chat, so I'm assuming it's a piece of heart.
Yeah, I'm seeing 20 rupees in chat.
20 rupees.
So we're going to get our Ice Rod Cave right now. Why do we call it Ice Rod Cave? Well, the Ice Rod's normally here. So what is going to replace it today? A really cold 20 rupees.
Yeah, and Desert is boots locked. We've got the big key on the torch, but we've got gloves in the compass chest.
Now the progression is starting to open up here.
App chest? I don't know.
Yeah, now
Dungeon item chest.
Now the progression is starting to open up, so we're starting to see some possibilities here. We can't really go Death Mountain yet logically because we don't have the lamp yet, so that still locks Death Mountain. We may even find the flute somewhere, which means the lamp could be hidden somewhere in the Dark World in that case. We'll find out. We can't finish logically Eastern Palace for the same reason we don't have the lamp. Desert Palace can be completed though, and but I'm the Schwartz is taking a different path now. He seems to have left Desert Palace.
Sunshine, yeah. Sunshine, since he doesn't have the boots, it's Desert's boots locked. He grabbed the glove, came back to the back of Escape here.
I think it was Schwartz that was there, wasn't it? Oh, no, it was Sunshine.
Old
It was
Man
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Sorry, it was Sunshine.
And Schwartz finds the key in Dark Cross.
Oh, that's convenient.
Too bad there's nothing in the back of Escape.
Spend a key, get a key, and that's just time that unfortunately is wasted. But that's rando sometimes.
Yeah, we got a fake flipper play from Gamachu. We've got a full heart container sitting on Lake Hylia Island. And we get to visit our friend under the bridge, which P-Train is crossing over right now.
I think
Bye,
one runner
P-Train.
was. I think one runner was already there too, but we're going to see it again right now because I didn't catch it was there before. What the hobo has today is just some arrows. I'm just seeing that back escape for the first time myself. Ugh.
Yeah, Sunshine ran through it. Just a couple of blue items, Rupee Bomb and Heart Piece.
Well, at least we know Sick Kid is available next time we end up in the Village of Outcasts or Kakariko area. Hopefully we have the mirror so we can get both at the same time. Or
Yep.
maybe chat doesn't want to have the mirror, so they have to, work for it.
P-Train looks like he's going through Escape now, so he'll get that mirror, and Gamachu will too. But Sunshine's gonna skip it for now.
The mirror is only required for, I believe, Swamp Palace. You have to be able to mirror to the entrance after draining the water. Or mirror back to, rather, through the portal that you create from the mirror. So, as long as Swamp Palace is not a pendant, that may not be a crucial miss unless there's something inside Swamp Palace.
Yeah, and knowing Rando, there might be.
There's 6 items. There has to be, right?
You would figure, yeah.
You would think so.
Our most item-dense dungeon. Besides Escape.
Well, if you count all the keys in Palace of Darkness, that still is first place. But with 5 items and 6 keys in there, I believe.
Yep.
Certainly gets that roll during Key Sandy, that's for sure.
Yeah, but Sunshine, Old Man Sunshine coming into Uncle here. So I imagine he'll come through and get the mirror shortly as well.
And Old Man Sunshine now up to his 7th heart. All of our runners seem to be rocking 7 hearts right now.
Alright, Schwartz going to be our first one over to the Eastern Palace area. Give us our check of Sahasrah's hut here. 3 items in the back of it, behind a bombable wall.
He's always hiding good stuff in his closet. What do you think's back there today, chat? Get your guesses in quickly. We have a power glove, we have some bombs, and we have a piece of heart. So the power glove was the good thing. Everything else was just, nah.
Well, for Sunshine, once he gets there, that's going to be mitts.
There's the mirror for Old Man Sunshine. Where was the first club again?
Desert.
Desert. Okay, I didn't even catch that one. Thank you.
Yeah, Desert and the, I'm wanting to say it's the compass chest. It's a dungeon item chest. I know.
Well, it's in the first main area. That's the main thing.
The first chest you can access.
So you may have to have the Titans Miss to get the boots, which would be inherently evil.
That it would. Moon Pearl.
That means that once they can get to the Dark World, they will have full access to it. Well, not full access. They still need the Titans bit for Death Mountain, obviously, but they will have access to the main part of the Dark World.
They won't be stuck being a bunny, in other words.
Exactly. Old Man Sunshine finishes his tour of Hyrule Castle. I Am the Shorts gets a lovely magnetic circle. Ganon just did a little bit of shopping over there near the Light World area where the Ice Palace is. He's off the Eastern Palace area, so is Old Man Sunshine. P-Train is in Sahasrah's closet right now. Everyone's in the same general area, so we're going to follow I'm the Schwartz, who is leading the charge here, gets his big key. And we should note that the hint tile you see there, the hint tiles are turned off in the open weekly, so we're not going to see any hints today, unfortunately.
Well, you'll see hints, they're just not for items.
Yeah, they're not the kind of things you would consider hints.
Like, perhaps you should consider shooting the Igor with an arrow.
Aim at the eye of Goma. Oh, wait, that's a hint. Never mind. And wrong game as well. I'm waiting to see 10th enemy has the bomb. I'm being called out Jabber called too much C1R. So
Alright.
Isla Schwartz is going to pick up the pot and going to push the switch, taking the damage instead of killing the enemies. Once you kill the enemies, those anti-fairies start spreading out, and they will try to attack you while the switch is freed, but you can actually just get the switch taking some damage boosts along the way and not have to worry about clearing that room at all, as he did.
Schwartz just picked up 300 rupees, and I don't remember if we saw the third item or not. So I'm assuming the last one's on Armos.
From the fact this is a pendant dungeon, he is continuing to the end of the dungeon. I would say it's a pretty good assumption the third item is on Armos.
Yep. Yep, Scruff is confirming that it is.
By the way, if this is a major important item, it is out of logic. So we have to remember this could be a sequence break here. What I mean by a sequence break is that I Am the Schwartz by logic is not meant to have whatever is back here yet. So if we were to find, let me pick an example, the hammer, that would mean we're not supposed to have access to the Dark World yet because we don't have the lamp. We have to find the lamp somewhere not in the Dark World, basically not blocked by a hammer anyway, in order to make the actual logical progression.
Yeah, I think our last actual check besides Zora, since we do have a glove, is Sick Kid, as far as any Light World progression to be found.
Well, we can also do the fake flipper and get Waterfall Cave. Same thing, though. That would be a sequence break because we don't have the actual flippers.
Yep.
Oh, that was almost a Porker fight by I Am the Schwartz there, but he didn't fire enough arrows into the last... Did I just say hammer?
Yeah, you did.
Forget what I was about to say. I just called that, and now we have to remember this is a major sequence break, like I was saying. So he is not supposed to, like the runners are not supposed to have the hammer yet, but they are going to love that because that gives them access to the Dark World. The lamp is not a major item. They're not going to be concerned about where that lamp is. But the logical sequence means that the lamp is somewhere not blocked by a hammer, meaning that who knows where that lamp is.
But here's the better thing. Old Man Sunshine has mitts. So this hammer means more for him than anyone.
It does.
The other glove is in Desert, and Old Man Sunshine is the only one who's been there. So, what do we got tonight, Cyclone? Hype or Gripe Cave?
Yes. Right now we're starting with bombs. That is not a good sign. So let's get some hype or gripe in for 50 rupees, a piece of heart, 50 rupees, and the ice rod. I will give that a solid. Well, we don't know what Turtle Rock is yet, so right now I'll give that a solid 3.
Come on, Schwartz, give me a map check.
Being called in chat Frozen Bank Cave. Our new sponsor for this event. No, I'm kidding. There's a map check. We have a pendant hiding over at Ice Palace. I did not see where the 5-6 pendants were.
5-6 crystals are in Turtle Rock and Skull Woods.
Ooh, Turtle Rock is 5-6 crystal. That could be. There's a lot of things you need to get to Turtle Rock, so that lowers the likelihood the Pyramid Fairy will come into play. But you never know; there could still be something important there, like the other bow for silver.
Or the boots.
Yeah, or the boots.
For a desert.
Speaking of important items, that's gotta be Kane in the K45.
I'm more of an Undertaker fan. Yes, Asa. I did realize that Sunshine did skip Armos. Which makes me sad. Yeah, old man did go to Eastern, but he went ahead and skipped out on Armos.
That is unfortunate. So that will keep him away from the hammer. And that's going to hurt him when he has to go back there later to get it.
One of our 2 items in Skull Woods is the single arrow of destiny.
And Old Man Sunshine allowing himself to get grabbed and put back to the entrance here. He's done in that area. He wanted to go to the left here anyway. He just wanted that magic refill before getting grabbed. Very nice kill of a hand there. So this is a little difference in how Skullwoods used to be routed, because there's a chest down in the other section of Skullwoods that used to always be a key. So runners, it looks like we're going to come take advantage of the opportunity to get a key up here now before going down there, because they could otherwise be soft locked in that part of the dungeon. So this is a alternative strategy to what you used to see in the past. Speaking of keys, there is a key.
Yep. Getting a pyramid ledge check for Peach Rain. 20 rupees, but Schwartz is going into desert. Going to claim those mitts.
There's a compass for Skull Woods. Nothing earth-shattering there. There's the big key for Skull Woods. And here's the chest I was speaking of. This chest used to always be a key. It no longer is. It can be, but it no longer is always a key.
But it
Today
is.
it is, though. So looks like Old Man Sunshine is setting up a bomb jump, so he doesn't have to do the top section properly. Gets another key for it. And is going to take the fall so he can go back to the start of the area. And going to take a death warp here. He has the mirror, but he's doing the death warp so he can get more hearts back when he leaves here. It's funny to think that when you are speedrunning, dying is your best friend sometimes.
Yeah. Considering it's normally counterintuitive to die.
Yeah. So we're going to get a check of bumper ledge. This is going to tell us if the cape is required in today's seed or not. And looking at that, that looked like a piece of heart. So the cape at this point is not required so far. There's our big key. That's in Palace of Darkness. I did not know it was Ganon going to Palace of Darkness, but he did pay off everyone's favorite contortionist, Kiki the Monkey. We'll see him again or her later. We're going to see Zora right now on P-Train side. Didn't see what was at Waterfall, as I was watching Old Man Sunshine, obviously, but we are going to see what 500 rupees gets us today. It is just a bunch of wooden sticks. You can keep them, Zora.
And Schwartz gonna go ahead over to the sick kid.
This is a good check while you're here. That bottle from Mini Moldrum Cave acquires us another sword.
Sick kid, why do you have the Master Sword?
Is that why he's sick? Would he stab himself with it?
I don't know. We'll have to consult the doctor.
There must have been something on that sword. Seed-shaped house gets us a heart container. Gamachu finding keys in Palace of Darkness, 2 right there in a row. That was the bow lock side. We do have the bow, so we can go through there, obviously. I'm the Schwartz is going to find the piece of heart up at Bumper Ledge. Going to rule that out of future consideration. Let's see what Gamachu finds up behind this locked door here. He's going to go upstairs. Going to find a chest up here on an area by itself on the main floor. Open that chest. There's just another key in there. So key for a key. We're going to see Graveyard Ledge on I Am the Schwartz's side here. And bomb the hole open, and there's another piece of heart. He will go ahead and take that. That's half magic in Palace of Darkness, by the way.
Oh, very nice.
And the treasure gate appears to give bombs as a prize today.
What an explosive surprise.
Yeah, I didn't know they were in favor of a nutritious breakfast. Was that just a shovel I saw?
I missed it, so possible.
If it shows up on our track, that'll mean I'm right, but I didn't quite see what damage you just picked up there. No, he didn't get the shovel. I saw something else. Not sure what I saw. Oh, it was a key. Thank you, Jack. Now there's a compass for I Am the Schwartz. There are 4 items in this front half of Thieves Town. Both Old Man Sunshine and I Am the Schwartz are doing it right now.
Yeah, we've got
Old Man
the
Sunshine
compass
is-
and a burrito or map.
Ooh. So all the dungeon items are showing up in the front here. That because the big key has to be here too. There's only one actual item out here, or maybe even the small key. Who knows?
While we weren't looking, apparently P-Train checked the ped. It's dead.
So get your ped dread in chat, ladies and gentlemen. There's our first item. It is a Fisher Price Shield, courtesy of Toys R Us.
But Cyclone, Toys R Us is out of business.
Exactly. They're still in business in Canada. We won't talk about that.
Okay.
So we're going to go past the Zyzax here. Old Man Sunshine kills the weaker one and walks through and hits a spike on the way through. I think he just hit. It is possible to soft lock in this room, so you want to be careful if you were to take on the weird enemies in this room, because if you kill them while you're on the wrong tile, it will soft lock the game in this room. When you try to go north, he didn't kill anything, so he's good. Again, no hint tile, so he's just going to head straight upstairs after pushing the switch.
Alright, so what's in the attic?
Well, a lot of sunshine, because this is what I like to call the sunshine room.
Oh,
And it
mushroom.
has some drugs. Blind's been doing mushrooms. Probably should stop that discussion there.
No comment.
Yeah, good idea. And that might not be a bad death to take there for Old Man Sunshine. Yeah, you lose a little bit of time because you have to work your way back to the basement. You have to go through this main area of rooms again. So you lose a few seconds, but it's not as bad as it could be dying somewhere else in the basement.
Chat with the comment of toys were us. I can't not laugh at that. I love puns.
Boys, were they? So I'm the Schwartz is in the basement, so he didn't lose any time compared to Old Man Sunshine. I'm the Schwartz takes the Thieves Town lead here, so to speak. And the item over here at the back of Thieves Town in the Maiden's hideout just appears to be a key.
Means we got something in the big key chest.
Well, there's something there
online,
anyway.
right?
Yeah, there's something there anyway, just a matter of where the key was.
Oh, yeah.
And the key could have locked itself too in this case, I believe. That is a piece of heart. That is not vital, but we will take it. Gambit, you taking a death. P-Train gonna go into Thieves Town himself now. And Ivan Schwartz gets the maiden up to the first floor boss room, and Blind says rental agents offer quarters, $4. Funny.
And a nice quick fight for Ian the Shorts. Blind is down, and he gets to claim the first crystal, which has our lamp!
Well, there's your logical lamp for the hammer.
Alright, we're back in logic, chat.
3 cheers for logic.
Now, perhaps Old Man Sunshine might go back to Eastern after this lamp. I would only hope.
I would hope picking up the lamp here gives him the idea that he realizes he left something in Eastern Palace, but I think he is thinking of doing that at the same time as Palace of Darkness anyway. So it might just incite him to consider Palace of Darkness. But the problem is the hammer is in Eastern Palace, so he's not going to have any reason to go to Palace of Darkness if he thinks the hammer is not in Eastern Palace.
Yeah. But we also have mountain access too, so that's a thing.
We do. Yeah, Old Man Sunshine, from this perspective, I would say is in trouble. We'll see what he decides to do.
Schwartz going for dig game. I imagine we'll get a Smith chain and shortly after.
We're getting our digging game here. We're at 15 digs, 16 digs. And I'm not going to count every single one out loud here, obviously, but 22 digs for some blue Gatorade.
That's 23. But anyway.
Looked like 22 to me.
Anyway, it's a bottle.
Can't see it again here. That's 18, 19, 20, 21. No, it was 22.
Okay.
I mean, I do like to count things.
All right, hammer pegs.
Poor chicken. Speaking of 22, there's 22 hammer pegs.
Is the game trying to tell us something? Because that's some blue mail.
That means the big key's going to be behind 22 today in Ganon's Tower. We'll play that game later.
Don't spoil it. Gosh.
You know, I had to say it. Also 22,000 tower rooms. Oh my goodness.
And we've got boomerang smiths.
So blacksmith's gonna give us 22. Oh wait, we can't do that. But there's a red boomerang. That's probably worth about 22 rupees. And now we have our Z1R crowd calling that a banana.
And Gamonchu is now headed into Desert Palace. We'll pick up those mitts and see the bad news that it is boots locked. But Schwartz is giving us a Batman check.
I curse you by taking some of your life.
But you gave me the life back.
Nonsense! Wait, I did?
Yep.
Darn. Yeah, that's actually what he says in the game too, kind of. He's a reverse curse.
Stumpy with some more love.
P-Train getting his Thieves Town prize and crystals, so he is that's three runners done Thieves Town. I'm the Shortest does have a dungeon lead at this point.
And a fire shield.
Now, it's not much of a dungeon lead given that it was Eastern Palace, but given it was the hammer, I would say that does qualify as a dungeon lead. P-Train is tied in terms of dungeons as well. Speaking of P-Train, he just picked up his Master Sword. And Gary's Lunchbox has a shield. We saw that on another screen already, but didn't call that out earlier, so we have 2 shields now. Let's remember also the shields, while not considered an important item, they can be part of the logic. You could be required to have either the Mirror Shield or the Cape/Cane and Burn, or one of those items, when you get to Thieves Town to Turtle Rock, to avoid the lasers in Turtle Rock. So that could be considered part of the logic. Bombo's Medallion, pray the gods, roast some bat wings, and get 10 arrows.
And Schwartz is turning in those mushrooms.
We're going to see what's in there when we go back, which requires you to leave and return later. Later is immediately. That is a Quake Medallion. Now, we don't know yet what dungeons are opened by that. You may notice at the bottom of the tracker, the last row, the 2 on the right, those are Misery Mire and Turtle Rock, which I was just talking about. You notice we have a blank circle on those. Those represent a medallion whose identity we do not know yet. It is either the Bombos, Ether, or Quake Medallion. Quake is lit up on I Am the Schwartz. The other 2 are the ones to the left. So once we know which medallion opens the dungeon, we'll know which medallions we need to pick up today. Old Man Sunshine getting his ice rod.
Yep, and Schwartz is headed up the mountain.
I'm being told in advanced item placement there's no logic like that for Laser Bridge, but I know that there are modes where that does come into play, which is why I brought that up.
Yep. So, for Laser Bridge specifically, in non-advanced logic, it does require you to have a Mirror Shield or Invincibility item. Advanced item placement, it says, you're a tough boy, you can handle it.
You can handle the pain, just take it.
It's just a laser.
What's your problem with lasers? They don't hurt. Oh, wait.
No, lasers are cool.
And Old Man Sunshine slashing at his brother as he goes to take him home. Isn't it nice to see 2 old men walking together? Like they're best friends. I don't think we've seen this check yet, actually, so this is a first. The old man today giveth a piece of his heart to his brother.
Oh yeah, Schwartz just gave us that a second ago.
Oh, I didn't.
Spectral Rock is just a heart piece and a blue ruby, though. But we'll head up here and mirror back to the light world. Probably check our ether tablet before heading into the Tower of Hera.
Be careful not to talk to the pink blob there. That thing talks forever. I saw someone playing a C yesterday, and he basically was given a recipe by that pink blob.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, kind of weird.
Neat.
Didn't know they cooked in the dark world.
Arrow tablets today.
Yeah, arrows everywhere on the tablets.
Huh.
Ready for bow fodder. That's our
Hey.
silver arrows. That's the other bow location if you got that one first.
Though I don't imagine anyone would have.
No, not likely. It's possible if you don't do, I think it was Mini Molder Cave where that was, if you don't do the South Shore, you could end up doing that first, because I don't think there was any block to get there otherwise. So it is possible, but not likely. Gamachu is now in Thieves Town going upstairs, going to go to the back of the dungeon right now. He looks like he might be taking a death back there already because the door's already open. So he is going back through. Tower of Hera contains a key in the middle chest there. I did not. The first item was the silver arrows again in that basement area. We know we need a big key, so we have to go down and have a coffee break. So this coffee break is sponsored by coffee. Get yours today. It'll keep you awake during this room.
All right, chat, count the tiles.
Someone already said it's 22.
I know. I wanted to
Oh,
make
look,
it
a
count.
figure 8. And that's that. So here's our big key. We know that has to be the big key at this point.
Yep, and somewhere in the top 3 chests will be our last item. Well, top 3 chests or Moldorm. So
Moldorm could have it. Yeah, that's considered. I guess that's considered
Sorry,
a chest.
2 chests.
It's Moldorm's chest, right?
Yeah. Well,
Literally and figuratively.
I guess yeah.
Yeah.
Does Moldorm have a chest?
Sure.
Think dorm.
Sure. Well, how do you think it breathes?
Who said it needed to breathe?
Valid point.
There's the compass.
We found our bacon blade, by the way, on for I Am the Shorts. I didn't catch where that was, unfortunately. Gamachu doing his blind fight.
Hey, a shovel!
Oh, there's that shovel.
Paradox Cave.
I could dig that.
Alright, second item of the tower is 10 arrows.
And in Paradox Cave, bombs, the heart piece. More bombs, I bet. Nope. Big 20.
And fire rod!
And a fire rod! Well, that opens up Skull Woods for inspection. You can kill a bug now. Let's see. That also opens up Trinex once we get to... Actually, we might even have everything for Turtle Rock. Just the medallion. We have a medallion too. We could probably do Turtle Rock right now.
Oh, missed the medallion check. Hey, cool. So, early Turtle Rock, anybody?
Possible.
I don't think anyone would want to, but you never know.
I did see a seed once where that was the first dungeon that someone did. I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, Old Man Sunshine does clear Tower of Hera to claim the pendant.
That's an item from Sahasrara that could be in play. So, you never know.
Yeah.
Sahasrara could have something important here, like whatever opens Misery Mire, or the Flippers, or the Hook Shot.
Yep, and yeah, Schwartz already did open Turtle Rock, so we're doing a dive.
Ooh, that was a nice, nice timing from the jellyfish. Is Old Man Sunshine? No, he might not be doing Swamp Palace. Never mind. I thought he might be.
Doing the fake flipper play here to turn in that mushroom.
Got it. Ian Schwartz didn't light the torches. Does he not have enough magic? No, I think he just forgot about the torches. Does he have to make that circle again?
Oops.
There it goes.
There we go.
And what's going to be up here? Big key, I think? Nah, just two small ones. Was going to get a magic refill there. Very much needed at this point. Old Man Sunshine is going back to Eastern Palace. This is going to work out really well for him.
Alright, good.
He just won't be able to go straight to the Dark World and go to Palace of Darkness. He's going to have to come back and do that separately.
Well, hopefully he's going back to Eastern. I know we're turning in the green pendant, but...
Yeah, he is getting the green pendant, so that is 20... No, he's not going to Eastern. No!
Old Man Sunshine, why?
Chompy guarding the big key. By the way, I happened to see a scene being played last night that Chompy in an Randomizer was placed right at the end of that first room, blocking you getting off the platform. I could not place a troll or chain chomp anywhere in this game.
Wait, Old Man Sunshine, or... You did escape. Well,
Is he doing the Ganon play?
I don't think he did the back of escape. Well...
No, he's going to Ganon.
Never mind.
He does not have the hammer, so he thinks Ganon is going to be required. Oh, this is a horrible mistake.
Maybe he wasn't counting items when he was going through Eastern and thought he got the third item.
Maybe.
That's the only other thing I can think here.
I can already say he's not going to feel good when he sees the hammer later. I mean, he has the lamp. He didn't finish. Yeah, he must. It must be an item miscount. I can't see any other reason. Oh no, his tracker does show one item left in Eastern according to Math Girl. Thanks for getting that information for us. So he does show one item left in Eastern. He's just making the gamble that's, you know, he's a heart. We know it's a hammer.
Yeah.
Now the good news here is that when he gets to Palace of Darkness, he will be in the Dark World after doing this. So he will get to Palace of Darkness from here. He will be able to mirror the Eastern Palace when he's not able to finish Palace of Darkness. He'll find the hammer back there, and he's going to probably be kicking himself. We have a shield in the basement, the dark basement of Palace of Darkness, by the way. A compass as well. I've been paying attention to Turtle Rocks. I was following what Old Man Sunshine was doing, but I'm the shorts going into the back half right now, opening the big chest. There's the flippers.
Oh, we found the flute at some point.
Yeah, he does have the flute. That was in Turtle Rock as well.
Alright, so flipper and flute. We need a hook shot and some boots. And possibly a medallion.
Question, isn't hammer required for Halma? Not necessarily for Halma itself. I think you can take the mask off with bombs as well. But
Yep.
You do need the hammer to get back there, I believe. So you do have to have the hammer to at least get back there.
Correct. Yeah, apparently there are some weird logic in Randomizer that can require you to do Bomb Helmasaur.
Yeah, like if it's in Eastern Pals right at the start of the game, and that's where you have to go.
Right.
So we're gonna get to play the blue balls game, ladies and gentlemen. Guess the number of blue balls today. Anywhere from 0 to 15. I'm gonna reserve 3 like I always do. What do you say?
Yeah, I don't think Ag is gonna be nice, so 4.
We're getting guesses in chat. We're getting 5. We're getting 2. We're getting 9. We're getting 6. I think he's got 15.
There's 1.
1 blue ball.
2
Two
blue
balls.
balls.
I see a 22. That's not the correct
That's
answer.
3. Oh
3
no.
blue balls. I think I'm losing today. Now, after every 4 shots, there's a lightning crescendo like this. It is a 50-50 chance between the blue ball and the regular shot. This is a regular shot because the first one has to be a regular shot. But the second one, third, and fourth can be either or. So will this be 4 blue balls? 4 blue balls.
Oh no. 5.
5 blue balls. Do we hear 6? Do we have 6 blue balls? 6 blue balls.
Aga, no.
This is punishing you for not finding the hammer in Pals of Darkness, Old Man Sunshine. I'm really sorry to see this.
There's a 3rd hit.
Meanwhile, P-Train taking down Helmasaur King conveniently. That was not a 7th blue ball, so we are not going to see 15 today. That guess is now out of play.
There's
7 blue balls. Still 7. So that means we're going to finish on 7. And Old Man Sunshine showing his displeasure at this. There it is.
Dance, old man. Dance, sunshine, dance.
So the good news here is we're going to get to see what the pyramid item is now.
It
Ivan
was
Schwartz
like
is doing
a
Turtle
big
Rock.
20.
Oh, did someone see it earlier? Okay, big 20.
Yeah,
then.
P-Train saw it. Yeah, big.
So here's our laser bridge for Ivan Schwartz. We like to know what these last 4 items are. One of them here has to be a key, because he doesn't have any keys right now. And that laser is being pain, literally, pain. That's a burrito, and there's the kill from the laser. That beetle's going to regenerate now.
Yeah, it's alright. Schwartz took that exit right here at the end of Laser Bridge,
did.
so we just respawn.
That'll keep the beetle busy. That's a full heart.
And our key.
That's the key. He did open the first chest, didn't see what it was earlier, so he did open all 4 chests here. Takes the anti-fairy, turns it into a fairy. Powder does magical things.
That's why we call it magic powder.
Indeed. Ooh, we're seeing Catfish that gives up a bunch of its wallet. And it's time to meet Trinex. Why we call it Trinex? Well, it has Tri-Nex. 3 necks. So you have to kill the red turtle with ice, or rather the red head with ice, the blue head with fire, and then the third one will come out and assail you.
Alright. Very quick phase 1 for Schwartz. Off to phase 2. Off comes the shell, and out comes the snake form of Trinex.
And it will emerge from its shell. It will gain a lot of speed and be able to move around very, very swiftly coming after you after it does its initial circle. And that's the fight.
Gamma Chew is walking through Spiral K.
The Walk of Shame. I have the Schwartz getting a very convenient compass. Now he knows where Trinex is.
Hey, can of Burna!
Not important, but it can again be part of the logic in the normal logic requirements.
Yeah.
I have seen that, by the way.
We might have something on Spike Cave. We don't know.
Being reminded in chat that it's Kane of Brian. So Brian, please check in and grab your cane. We are going to get to see Eastern Palace from Old Man Sunshine. He was not able to finish Palace of Darkness, so naturally the next best place to go is to get the hammer out of Eastern Palace, and then go finish Palace of Darkness. Question in chat, where was Fire Rod? I believe that was Paradox Cave, right?
Yes. And Chad answers sarcastically with, in a chest.
Well, they're right. I can't say it's a useful answer, but it's the kind of answer I would give.
Somewhere in Hyrule.
Somewhere in this seed.
Where were boots? Oh, hey, P-Train found boots. Excuse me, P-Train? Where'd you get the nice wear?
I was trying to let the whistle music play there, but I'm the Schwartz activates the swag duck. And yeah, so you said P-Train found the boots. That means that the speed run is officially beginning.
Oh, apparently Helmasaur is where the boots
were. That makes sense.
P-Train had went ahead and committed to Helmasaur. No one else did.
So let's just look at the logic there. Old Man Sunshine just got that hammer finally from Armosite. He's probably shaking his head now since he was here earlier. And you need those to get the boots to finish Desert Palace, for which we got the book very, very early. So we were teased by that very, very early. That is gross.
Yeah. Throws a bomb into Eastern Palace.
I don't blame him.
He said, to heck with that dungeon.
Just empty your arsenal into the palace. You will feel better. So he looks like he didn't start Palace of Darkness. He went to Palace of Darkness initially to unlock it, and then mirrored. So he didn't actually go into Palace of Darkness yet, it looks like.
Yeah.
So that saved him more time than it would have trying to go through it without the hammer.
Certainly a very good call indeed.
And I am, of course, heading back over to Skull Woods right now. This is necessary. It is a crystal. Fire Rod does allow us access to the bug. So I think this is our first runner to take on Skull Woods, if I remember seeing this correctly, to take on Mothula today. 13 hearts, Bacon Blade, lots of useful items. I don't see him having an issue with this fight.
Yeah, P-Train picking up a Tempered Sword over in Super Body.
B-Train getting his information on the medallion, and I thought he was going to bonk there for a second, but he was just in the range, so he's good. He's going to pound on the switches. You have to pound the right one, then the top one, then the left one. Otherwise, the portal will not appear if you do it in any other order, for those not familiar. It'd be interesting if they actually randomize the order of those switches, don't you think?
No, that would be torture.
It would be torture, but it would be interesting. I probably shouldn't give VTorp any ideas.
And Old Man Sunshine being the next to have the good old Mirror Shield.
shiny.
Yeah. Gamachu, of course, already had it.
And hey, we have a bug. Bug fight.
Well, we had a bug. Schwartz just squashed it.
Yeah, we had a bug. Now, I only see 2 of our trackers update. It looks like one of our runners on the bottom did get a check of Misery Mire. We do know that is the Ether Medallion. So for the benefit of whoever's tracking the top, we can get that tracked up there too now. The Ether Medallion with Misery Mire today. That means that we can now ascertain when either runner goes into go mode. Now, I'm the Schwartz needs to get the boots from Helmasaur King, you said, which means Old Man Sunshine will have those in a moment. That will put Desert Palace on the table for him again. He also needs that Ether Medallion, so and the hook shot. We need the hook shot as well, so we're still 3 items away from go mode. Here's our ped check if he missed it earlier. We know it's not required, but just Coach Cash, move right along.
Yep. Unfortunately, it won't be our bolt coin.
There's the half magic for Old Man Sunshine.
Schwartz gone back to Palace of Darkness.
So the question now is where the ETH Medallion is. I can make one guess I'm pretty sure is correct. It's not in Misery Mire.
That's fair.
Pretty good guess, I think.
The seeds mean enough as it is. I'm saying Ice Palace.
I was going to say Ice Palace. We haven't been there yet. So that's a very good possibility that I was thinking of, too.
Oh, never mind. I guess Schwartz never did go into pod. I thought he did earlier.
He probably would have completed it because he does have the hammer and the bow. He would have done it if he went in.
Yeah.
He tried finding his flute, so I still didn't see which chest that was in, but he does have it. I'm guessing it was the Lava Island chest. I did see the other chests. Oh, flute was in the spike room, the first one. Okay, good to know. Old Man Sunshine making some turtle soup. I'm the Schwartz pecking arrows in the eyes of the gorillas. They are called gorillas, even though we also call them mimics. They're much lazier than their Zelda 1 counterparts.
I mean, at least they're not Hinox.
Yes. So Old Man Sunshine is going to have the good news here that he's going to get his boots after he finishes this fight. This will probably make him feel even worse about passing up the hammer earlier.
Possibly.
So at this point, I would say he's going to feel really behind at the 1 hour and 2 minute point of this race. And for those of you just joining us, this is the weekly open here on Speed Gaming. I am Cyclone, joined by Poseidon. We are watching 4 of the runners in this weekly open. There are dozens of others that you are not seeing who are also racing in this weekly event. It should be noted this will be our last weekly before Speed Gaming Live, and we are not going to have our weekly broadcast at this time next week because of Speed Gaming Live being on Speed Gaming 1 and Speed Gaming 2. So make sure you tune in next week for Speed Gaming Live, which is going to have a link to the past randomizer tournament itself. So some great action to look forward to there as well, all happening live in Virginia. And I'm the Schwartz getting his half magic, so that's indicated by that 1/2 that appears above the magic meter. That means that If I get to see Gamma Shoes again, I think he has it too. So all of our runners, I believe, yes, all of our runners do have that half magic this time.
Yeah, but Gamachu did not finish pod.
Which would be indicated by the fact he doesn't have boots.
Yep. Oh, but he does have a tempered sword, I think, according to his menu. I just have to see him slash in a second, but...
Yeah, we'll see him slash in a moment. We'll get a confirmation. But he's going to unlock the swag deck right now.
Alright, thanks for letting us know, Jinxie. I figured it was probably something going on with the tracker. It loves to eat inputs. But while we have a moment, let's, of course, give some love to our trackers tonight.
Yes,
Jinxie Girl and Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna.
Yes, make sure you follow them. They are doing a good job behind the scenes keeping us up to date here. And also make sure you follow my co-commentator, Poseidon's Shadow, if I get the words out.
And don't forget Cyclone GU.
But more importantly, make sure you follow these runners. They are putting on the show here today for us.
That, and as well as all of the channels of the Speed Gaming Network, 1 through 6, and all of the foreign language channels.
So Old Man Sunshine going to clean out the Paradox Cave area right now. He's going to get his curry spicy powder rod. That didn't come out the way I expected it to.
Alright, P-Train giving us Hookshot Cave, of course.
P-Train giving us a reverse Hookshot Cave, it looks like. This is a little flashy.
Yeah, I know P-Train's a good man for a hover, so...
I mean, he's doing this to show off for the technique for everyone here in chat, but it is naturally slower to do it this way, so... But he also doesn't have the hook shot, which is why he's doing it this way.
Yeah, just wanting to make sure, in case there are items there that may be required, that he could maybe get them earlier.
Well, he's 3 out of 4 on that so far, it looks like.
Yeah.
Gonna hop off from Ganon's tower area there. Gonna drop down to Spike Cave and give that a check. I don't think we've seen this yet, have we? Or have we seen it?
Spike Game? I don't believe we have now.
Yeah, I don't think we have. So this could be something important, like an ether medallion. Or $50.
Oh, okay. Pay the medical bills, maybe.
Yeah. I'm the short. Yeah, I'll take care of the foot treatments for sure. I'm the Schwartz completing his Helmsar King fight. He is now equipped with booties. That's being commented in chat, and I do agree. I didn't think the hover there was a really good strategy because the only thing he needs besides the hook shot needed for that cave is the ether medallion. We know the hook shot would likely not be in there. Guaranteed it's not in there. Unless it's in that first chest which you can boot to. And I think we just found it actually. Someone I'm seeing there in chat.
Yep, and I think Math Girl just got our runner command working. So thank you, Math Girl.
Oh, that was our runner command. My mistake.
Does Hyrule have universal healthcare? I don't know, Eternal.
You don't know about the universal healthcare in Hyrule?
Nope.
It's good. You just have to pay 1,000 rupee deductible per treatment.
Old Man Sunshine can afford that at least.
Yeah, once.
Yep. Alright, so Schwartz, where are we off to today? Oh, checking Lumberjack. You'll be happy to know it's not needed. There you go.
That was the single arrow for Gamachu. By the way, that is a unique item. So if you want to be trolled by hints, there's a good way to do it.
No, Math Girl, that's just the prescriptions. So you have to pay for the healthcare and then your prescription.
Yeah, that's the prescription. You have to get the letter. Oh, wait, that's the other one. And P-Train is now going to fight the giant bug.
Yeah, Short's taking care of Desert Palace now.
And that was a very good bug fight from P-Train. Fairy fountains are help carry. Yeah, I guess they restore your health. They don't charge the deductible either. Gamachu also finishing his bug fight, it looks like. P-Train summons transportation. And he's off to Misery Mire, which is kind of interesting because he does not have the Ether Medallion. So I think he doesn't know that the Ether Medallion is down here yet as the requirement. He's checking that right now. There's the information for him.
Yeah, because he just cleared up Turtle Rock and got the flute, so...
He's going to go in here and he's going to check Checkboard Cave while he's here as well, I believe.
Yeah.
He has not finished Desert Palace. He also finished Desert Palace while he's in the air. We've now had our third pedestal check. We found the butter, apparently. Someone... I am the Schwartz picked up the butter sword.
Alright. I'm assuming our second item in Desert is a butter.
Must be. Gamachu is right behind in Misery Mire, so he's following P-Train's path right now.
Yep.
And everyone's favorite game show in the SNES Hyrule, light torches, move walls. I don't know why that works, it just does.
That was always my favorite commercial.
So while I'm busy questioning Nintendo logic, I am the Schwartz takes out the 3 land molas in this boss room, gets his crystal out of here. Our first runner to take out that boss of the restream, anyway.
Yep. Alright, Schwartz, off the swamp we go. Probably.
Well,
Check those first couple of chests.
At this point, it almost feels like he has to.
Oh,
at the same time, Ice Palace is also a pendant. So I actually want to see Ice Palace come into play.
Yeah, we might. Schwartz will check the dig spot, though.
Can we have an Ether Medallion on Cold Stare? Can that happen? Of course it can.
Oh, the shovel only gives us bombs.
That's boring.
A little bit. Wait, Schwartz, do Pyramid Fairy. Please?
Yes, we need. He's going in that direction. So I like to refer to this as one of my favorite locations. I think the first 3 races I called in this game, 2 of them had something at Pyramid Ferry, which is kind of freaky. So we're going to get to see what it is here. He's going to pick up the big bomb for, I believe, it's 100 rupees. It comes out for that. I was just looking at the sprite collection for V31 as well. I think there's something like almost 200 sprites in this game that I can play as. So we're going to take the big bomb up here, drop it here in front of the crack, and that's going to do a lovely job of shattering that pane there. He's trying to get information on the item up here, which we know is 20 rupees. He now knows that. He's going to go into the widened crack, and we're going to find 2 chests in here in front of some water. One is arrows. The other is a bottle with a fairy in it, which is kind of an ironic thing to have in a fairy fountain.
That it is. I think we have captured the Great Fairy.
We must have. Is it reusable, or?
I don't think so, no.
Nah. So it's either in Swamp Palace, which is a crystal we have to do anyway, or it's in Ice Palace, which is a pendant. Please, let's make us do it.
To answer chat, yes, Ped was checked. It's just couch cash. Please move right along.
Or linger around and collect it. Up to you. We are seeing the end of Turtle Rock from Old Man Sunshine. Now he takes out the beetle and falls in the pit himself. That's unfortunate. So he takes 1 less heart, moving on to the next room.
Alright, gonna at least get a quick check of Swamp here.
Oh, we're having a Ice Palace play from Gamachu.
Uh-oh.
The truth will come out one way or the other.
Where is the progression?
It's here.
Find out next time.
It's on Cold Stare. I made 2 calls already. Might as well make it 3, right?
Maybe.
We're going to see Swamp Palace at the same time. One way or the other, we're going to see it in one of these 2 dungeons between Gamachu and I am the Schwartz right now.
So...
If I'm the Schwartz finds it, he's in go mode.
Nope, not yet.
Oh no,
So,
oh, no, hook shot. Sorry, hook shot. You're right.
Yeah.
Because hook shot's in Mr. Meyer. That's what I'm making the call on.
I was gonna say, are we gonna see Ether on Cold Stare and then Hookshot and Meyer?
Could be.
On Vidi, nonetheless.
It could be on Vidi too, yeah. Chad is praying for our scenario right now.
Ether can't be in Meyer.
Yeah, Ether cannot be in Meyer, whoever said that. Notice that the key to open Misery Mire cannot be in Misery Mire.
Yeah, Bombas, both tablets were both checked, yes.
Both tablets were, yes.
They are arrows.
So here's the chest as Gamachu's trying to do the bomb jump. There's the hook shot. It was in here. In Swamp Palace.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's see it be that last chest in Hookshot Cave for the Ether Medallion.
Now I think about it, you need the hook shot to finish Swamp Palace, so I actually we couldn't. So yeah, I think putting it in Misery Mire would have been better because it would have been a lot trollier for him, the Schwartz, to say the least, and would have forced him to Ice Palace.
Yep, unfortunately we got French Vanilla, so.
So yeah, he's not checking the left side yet. I like this play that he's not checking the left side yet, because if the Ether is back here, he is in go mode, and the left side doesn't mean anything. So he'd be wasting time checking the left side right now when he has to complete this anyway. So we'll see later if he does go back to the left side, if he doesn't find the medallion.
Yeah, that's a common play by runners anyway.
It
at
is.
least.
It is. I agree. There's a big key, which is useless, but it'll open the big chest. You might go back at the big chest now. Let's find out. Nope, skip the big chest for now. I wouldn't have blamed that play if he did it. There's our 20 bucks in the waterfall room. There is a chest in the room that Ganon just went through. He's going to come back to that after doing this area. There's our big key for Ice Palace. That'll open the big chest there, and don't really need it because of the bomb jump in the final for the final boss. But technically, by logic, it is needed. We are fighting Argus, the curator of Argus Fish and Chips. The calamari eat you. So he took the Argai off the body very quickly with the Butter Sword, not surprising. The Hookshot Butter Sword combination. Kills the octopus itself very quickly and just gets a compass. So we don't have an Ethan Medallion yet. We are still not in go mode. Ganon falling down to the next floor in Ice Palace.
Oh yeah, Old Man Sunshine was checking bonk rocks there.
Oh, we never saw that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, piece of art. I think you checked Steam as well.
So I'm the Schwartz making the big chest and then the left side in that order, I believe. Old Man Sunshine also unlocking transportation. Gamuchu goes back to Sanctuary. It gets a health refill starting out. Gamuchu... Yeah, he left Ice Palace. Did he find something in Ice Palace or no?
I don't believe so. I think he found all the items and just left Gold Stair.
He must have done the item count. So yeah, it sounds like the it's been confirmed it has to be in the left side here. So it's in one of these two chests he's going to be coming to in a moment, I believe. And that will put I'm the Schwartz in go mode, assuming it's in one of those two chests.
Yep. P-Train entering Swamp now.
Now, should be noted again, this is a community race, so no matter what happens here, we are going to wait. At least my policy is I wait to report the results from the community race until we have our first finisher on stream. So if anyone does finish before I'm the Schwartz here, who seems to be who's going to be in the lead here, going to Aghanim's Tower, then we'll report on that when we get there.
Yeah, our tracker pointing out the other thing that I said a moment ago is if it's not here, it could be that last chest of Hookshot Cave.
I'm the Schwartz messing up the block thing, trying to do a hookshot trick on the block instead of doing it the normal way. He's going to do it again, and he's going to miss it again. He's trying to be fancy. No need to be fancy. Just do it normally and get through there. He finally decides to just do it normally, which I would have done the first time. Looks like one of our runners, I'm not going to name him on air here, but one of our runners just getting information on where the King of Samaria was. We do have a few forfeits. This was a really difficult seed today.
300 rupees.
And what was the other one? Was nothing as well, so it has to be that chest Hookshot gave.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that hilarious?
It's evil is what it is.
Hilariously evil.
But will he check ice beforehand? Probably.
He's going there. It's a better odds play at this point.
Yeah.
And he was, and who was it that was doing the hovering in Hookshot Cave? Yeah.
P-Train, our
So it was P-Train doing
local
hovering.
resident hoverer.
And it was the one chest he did not open that seems to have it.
Yep.
Wow.
Apparently.
Just wow.
P-Train's gonna be angry.
P-Train is going to be absolutely disgusted.
I can just only hope that P-Train just goes, like, right back for it after he finishes Swamp.
Yeah, assuming that is where the hook shot is, he's going to be... And I don't know, actually, yeah, he has... No, not the hook shot, the ether medallion, sorry. Assuming that is where the ether medallion is, he's going to just eat at him that he didn't get that.
Yeah. Because right now it's, Schwartz is looking for the ether medallion, and we don't know if he's gonna find it, and Gamma and P-Train, well, they're digging Swamp right now, so that's how that's going.
So here's the Pyramid Fairy play. I think that was for... No, that was the Waterfall Cave play. That was a different fairy fountain by I Am the Schwartz. I hadn't seen that yet, so that was new to me.
Yeah. Can't remember who gave it to us earlier. I think it was Gamachu.
And for those who didn't keep track earlier, 20 rupees on the ledge. That's why no one's picking that up today.
Yeah, and Schwartz is gonna get scammed by the big fish.
What's a Zelda randomizer scene without getting scammed by a big fish? No, really, what is it?
Not a Zelda randomizer?
I'll accept that. Gamachu doing Swamp Palace right now. He is in possession of his hook shot now.
Chat says a good seed.
A good seed. Thank you, chat.
Oh, Schwartz! Hookshot Cave?
He's gotta be going to Hookshot Cave. He missed the jump. He's trying to do fast running here, which is a common strategy for speedrunners here, but he missed the timing and now got hit there. Just move around and go.
Yep, spin speed.
Spin speed. That's what I keep getting the name wrong. Question in chat, has Ped been checked? Yes, by pretty much everyone at this point on our screen.
Everyone but Sunshine, I think?
I think everyone checked. I think I saw all 4 check it.
Okay, I know we had 3 check it.
Schwartz is going back to... No, he might be doing Hookshot Cave. He has to go this way to get to Hookshot Cave. That's right.
Yeah. Dark World Portal.
Here comes Hookshot Cave, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna lift the rock. We're going to go down here. He's gonna check the lowest chest first. And we're predicting go mode in 3, 2... Let me try that again. We're predicting go mode in 3, 2, 1.
Ether!
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 hour, 26 minutes, and 42 seconds, I Am the Schwartz is officially in go mode!
Oh, P-Train's gonna be angry.
He's gonna be so angry.
I'm sorry, P-Train. See, and chat was like, I disagree with P-Train's play.
Hey, I disagreed with it too, because there were only 2 items left, and one of them was needed for that cave. So I actually disagree with that play too. Just, you don't expect it to show up there with that 1 item left in so many places that are item dense outside of that cave. I wasn't expecting that.
Schwartz, are you gonna do it? Come on, Schwartz. Bird toss!
Got the bird toss, ladies and gentlemen. I was waiting for him to pull out the hammer or something.
Alright, P-Train, where are you off to, buddy? Ah, Graveyard Ledge, King's Tomb.
So we're being asked where the ether was. It was in Hookshot Cave, the one chest that P-Train did not check. Hookshot was French Vanilla. It was in The lower
Wow.
chest, below the big chest in Swamp Palace.
Yep. Ether and Hookshot Cave in the one chest that P-Train failed to hover to.
He summons the bird. Where is he off to? Death Mountain? Yes. He's off to Hookshot Cave. I don't know if there are words for what he's going to feel in a moment.
Pure and unbridled rage.
It's a question of what kind of rage you expect to be taken out on the chest at this point.
6 slashes and 3 bombs.
How about a couple hammers? Will you settle for that?
Yes.
I did watch some.
No, P-Train. Not Hera, no!
Oh, well, yeah, this is going to be unfortunate. I have watched someone try and destroy the pedestal before. That was hilarious.
Well, he knows the, he got silvers earlier, so he knows the big keys in the basement.
Yeah.
He's just gonna go for a nice little Hera pot. Nice little trick that was recently discovered. You just simply clip into this pot right here, fall into it, and then upon taking the warp tile, you'll be at the top of the tower.
By the way, for those keeping score at home, Gamachu is now in go mode as well.
Yep.
Old Man Sunshine is having a swim.
Oh, Gamachu's got a bird on screen.
We're going to see a bird smash.
We're gonna see a double bird toss. Double bird toss!
Double bird toss! You saw it here first. And the old man getting his 10 arrows from the other old man under the bridge. Maybe he's a little younger under the bridge, I don't know.
He's a friend.
Yes. A good buddy. They go back.
Oh, P-Train's going back for that big key. Well, time for a coffee break.
Old Man Sunshine made a point of checking the island. And yes, this coffee break brought to you by coffee. Get yours now. It'll help to stay awake. Or just do what I do and drink soda.
Same.
Comment in chat. This coffee tastes like 4 tiles.
Ooh. You got the wrong coffee. That
That's
might
like-
also just be all coffee, so.
That's the tea. Don't drink that.
And Old Man Sunshine visiting Zora for another scam.
Now that all runners have been successfully scammed, time to invest the money. And I'm the source making that victorious fight look easy because silver arrows make it easy.
I see what you did there.
Yes.
Alright, and with 7 crystals collected by I Am the Schwartz, we're off to Ganon's Tower. So you know what that means, chat. Anywhere between 1 and 22 checks in Ganon's Tower will be able to find us the big key. So, where is it? Get your guesses in chat before Schwartz enters that tower.
We will not be running the bot for this like we usually do because this is a daily race. This is not a. This means that any of our other 30 or so runners may have seen it, so we don't run the bot for these. But to get those guesses in, we'll still try and keep track of who guesses first. As for us, Poseidon, where do you think that BT is today? What number?
Today's race has been brought to you by the number 22, aka Tile Room. Let's just say Tile Room.
Well, I always say 11 because always. Then that kind of falls for 22 as well because it's a double 11. So I'll take it both ways.
Like, I want to be nice and say somewhere like 12, but...
By the way,
I
P-Train finally getting his Ether Medallion at 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 49 seconds. No rage, all business. Probably not happy.
Oh, definitely not. He's just like, I knew it. I should have hovered there. I should have just gone back for the hover.
Yeah, he might be second guessing himself, but you know that's random. You move on to the next race, and you know it'll be somewhere else.
Yeah.
Hey, we might get a triple bird toss. Look at this.
P-Train, yes! P-Train,
no! He left it behind! Chat is disappointed. And we are going to consider all guesses for the big key game closed at this point because we are now inside Ganon's tower. Good luck to anyone who guessed. And let's do the right side first today. We're going to do the first two chests here. We have a small key and a piece of heart. He's going to use the small key on the... He's going to go right. He uses the small key on the right side. So this is a full right play. Normally my 11 ends up in Tower Room, but that's... Or not in Random Room, but that's not going to be the case today because we're going to follow this count.
Ooh, very slick dodge of Wallmaster.
This is not the cleanest room so far. You should still make it, but not a very clean room.
Alright, checks 3, 4, 5, and 6.
No! Big 20s in those last two, 5 and 6. Tile Room was skipped, so if you want 22 to be the winner today, it's probably going to have to be Tile Room. I've seen Tile Room checked as 8 before. That was a unique one.
Yeah. Hey, red mail.
That's 7. That's the only one that counts whether you collect it or not.
Yep. Because we see.
Yeah. I mean, I don't consider it a chest, but it is a location, so.
Yep. Poor Bob, though. Bob dies.
What do you mean dies? He's cured of his disease.
No, Bob's dead.
There's a big 20. There's a full heart container. We now have 17 hearts.
Single rupee.
Yep, there's our classic green rupee. Classic. And another small key.
So that was checks 8, 9, 10, and 11. Here's 12. Big heart.
That's now 18 hearts that we have.
Hey, 18 hearts, red mail, silver arrows, butter sword?
We're not going to get 20 because we did leave a piece of heart lumberjack.
Yep.
But 19 is possible, depending where, I don't know if it's a heart container or heart pieces in this case, but 19 is possible.
Probably pieces. Just number 13. Red rupees.
So if you didn't do those other 4 rooms, my 11 would become, those other 4 chests, my 11 would be coming up right now.
Yep, so here comes the rando room. Only called such because we only see it in randomizer.
Why is that? Because there's nothing useful in here.
14.
14.
15.
15. 16.
17.
That
Oh,
was
hey, it was
19
a heart container.
hearts.
All right.
It was eating all the heart
Healthiest
pieces.
seed.
One of the most healthiest seeds. Can't be healthier. Ooh, gets randoed back into the tile there. Well, that was actually, I guess that was the right tile. Never mind. P-Train takes down Vitreous. Gets his burrito. So Vitreous was just eating his lunch. And the Schwartz takes an unfortunate fall there. We're going to give some important time for the other runners to catch up because Gamachu is in Ganon's tower now. And I don't think the Schwartz wanted to pick that up. He's going to have to reset the room.
Yeah, or you could bomb jump, but yep, gonna reset the room.
He realized right away what he did. He was trying to do he was trying to dash into it and he was too close. He picked it up. That's what happened.
Yeah, here comes Bob's chest. Check number 18. There's our big key. No.
So as Dr. Bob-tastic would say, that's where he likes it. So he's contractually obligated to that chest, he says.
You killed Bob and then took his big key. That's so rude.
Hey, that's Randomizer. So let's see if I can find out who picked it here. I see a 19. I'll come to that in a second if I don't see an 18. No, we don't have an 18. I see the closest guess, at least first. I didn't see if it was 17, but I see 19 would have been first anyway. So the closest guess, therefore, today is the Chain Nerd. Congratulations, you win our fabulous prize, which we haven't bought yet because we don't have a budget for it. Congratulations.
Alternatively, you can go claim as many seeds of A Link to the Past Randomizer as you want at A Link to the Past Randomizer, ALTTPR.com.
That is the alternative prize. So we're now going to do the Gauntlet, the hardest series rooms in the game. And the Schwartz, I said the hardest series of rooms in the game. You don't have to make it look so easy now. Come on. I said...
Are you sure they're hard?
I said the hardest series of rooms in the game. You see, with Beamos on conveyor belts, spikes in the middle of the room. Come on. Okay, just red mail, 19 hearts. Everything you could need. Too easy.
Oh, wait, no. It must be this room, right? Oh,
yeah,
no, never mind.
That's a very tough room.
Oh, he got past it.
I mean, if you turn into a bunny and, you don't want to be a bunny.
He even beat the boss. You're not
Gauntlet.
supposed to be able to beat the boss.
Easy Gauntlet every time.
Okay, so hear me out. What about this long bridge? No.
Oh, easy.
Okay.
The next one's harder.
Are you sure? He just cleared that.
Watch this. This is gonna be hard.
Okay.
See, he left 2 alive. That's hard.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Gamachu and Cannonball running. He has his big key. He's on his way upstairs. P-Train starting his dig of Ganon's tower. Old Man Sunshine is on his way to go mode. So I'm the Schwartz is on his way to Moldorm right now. Moldorm 2. Why do we call it Moldorm 2? Because, it's better than Moldorm 1. There's our Bombos medallion if you want to know where that was today, by the way.
Hey. That's cool.
And why is he going backwards? Is he memeing us?
Forgot a key.
Oh, he didn't bring a key. Oh, no.
There we go.
There it is. That's a little more time Gamachu has to catch up. If he takes the fall again, this could be a pretty close race between those two on the restream. Oh, Anti-Fairy trapped. I would have grabbed it for this point for Fairy just for lulz, but you don't need it. Yeah, there's the chest. Are we gonna open it? Nope, leave it right there.
Alright, Moldorm's toy box stays closed.
Guess to keep its item. For
Yep.
what a good Helion. So welcome to the Mothia Welcome Mat leading to Aghanim 2. Or as I like to call it, the trigonometry fight. Because we have all the sines and cosines, we have to get these orbs fired back. The main Aghanim did not fire an orb, so we could not get 3 there. We only got a 2. That might have only counted as a 1, so I believe that's a 2 and a 1. That's 3 hits. No hits on that one. We got another blue ball. Because it's following a similar pattern for the blue balls, we're going to get a couple blue balls here. So, I think that was 4 hits so far. That's 6. Got 2 there at the end. 2, 1, 0, 1, 2.
Alright, down with the Sinister Sorcerer and on to the Big Pig.
Yep, it's time for the Big Pig. So this bat that you saw up here is going to crash through the pyramid, leaving a strangely cuckoo-shaped hole. Don't ask me why it looks like a cuckoo. It just does. And I Am the Schwartz is going to fall in and be greeted by a big hunk of ham that we're going to turn into bacon. Oh, this line! I wrote this!
Did you?
I wrote that!
I missed it. What did it say, Cyclone?
Bacon facts. It was bacon facts.
Oh, bacon facts. Okay.
I wrote that for the spoiler log tournament, and Cynic submitted that for the next version, so it made it in. I'm glad to see that.
Alright, cool. Oh, apparently, Moldorm's toy box contained a cape for playing dress up. Now all the mini Moldorms can be superheroes.
I didn't see what Ganon just said there. I saw, oh no, silver.
Oh yeah, so in version 31, if you have silver arrows, he says, oh no, silver's my one true weakness.
I like that.
Otherwise, he'll give you a hint at where one of the 2 bows was, which should technically be silvers, but sometimes we see a bug where it...
Well, by logic, you have to have the bow to get here, so by that point, you know it's the silver arrows that he's going to give you a hint for. Anyway, I'm the Schwartz is our first runner on the restream to finish. I can now officially report that I'm the Schwartz is our second place finisher with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 59 seconds. Get your GGs in chat, and also get your GGs in chat for our winner with an official time of 1:42:46. 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 46 seconds. Ravis10, congratulations to you today.
Yep, looks like everyone got a little bit trolled today.
Yeah, there's a lot of runners in this race, a lot of really spectacular runners who were not showing on the restream, and this just shows what kind of a seed this is today. Because I'm looking at this list and seeing a lot of good names in the race today, and they're all having a hard time with the seeds. That just tells you what we have here today.
Yep.
And we are going to see if I'm the Schwartz wants to join us as well. Actually, I just found out he has no mic, so he won't be able to join us. We will carry on without him in this case, but congratulations to I Am the Schwartz on the second place finish. And I can now report that Brewers fan JP, we simply call him JP, finished in third place with an official SRL time of 1:47:15. So get your G's in chat for him as well. I know he's also active in the Zelda 1 community, so he plays a lot of Zelda and really talented runner at both games.
Yep. And answer chat, no, Gamma didn't get silver arrows. He didn't go into Tower of Hera. That's alright, he didn't need it because he has slain the Big Pig and just needs to cross the most dangerous bridge in Hyrule.
And
there it is.
I can now report that not having those silvers might have cost him a placement in this race because he came in 5th place with a 147.58 sniped by 1 second. 147.57 by Cassidy Moen in 4th place. Get your GGs in for both of them.
Oh, gotta hate seeing that 1 second snipe.
Now I wish we cast Moen on the restream to see that close.
Sometimes it just comes down to whoever gets that dot done in first.
Yeah.
We've seen it happen. And here comes P-Train to the Agatu fight. Old Man Sunshine finishing up Vitreous. And will shortly be headed to Ganon's Tower.
While we are watching our other runners finish here, just remind you again that next week's weekly race will not be broadcast. I'm sure it will still take place. Anyone who wants to race still can, as it is a community race. But next week's race will not be broadcast because of Speed Gaming Live. That will be taking place on the main channel and this channel, Speed Gaming 2, from Thursday to Sunday. Make sure you come back to watch that. We're going to have live racing, live marathon going on 2. So make sure you tune in for that. Going to be a lot of fun. And I won't be there, unfortunately, because, commitments and money and things like that. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to enjoy watching it here. And we are going to have a crew both there and here at the Keeping an Eye on Things here to make sure you can all enjoy this event. So make sure you tune in for that.
Yeah, and just in case you wanted it, there's some info for Speed Gaming Live. So October 24th through 27th in Washington, D.C. They'll be having tournaments of Link to the Past Randomizers, Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomizer, Mario Maker 2, Zelda 1 Randomizer, Super Metroid, Mega Man X, Super Mario Bros. 1, Super Mario World, SM64, and many other games, with prizes for all.
That was updated. That said Herndon, Virginia last time I saw that command, so that was recently updated, looks like. Washington, D.C., there you go.
And according to Math Girl in chat, if anyone still wants to attend, there are still tickets available. Meanwhile, P-Train on to the final phase of our Ganon fight.
I'm still tempted to see if Gamer2 wants to join us here.
I see him down there. He might just be getting a microphone set up.
Oh, he must have just arrived.
Yep.
Ah, there, he's joined us in the commentary booth. GG, Gamer2.
Hey, GG's. Kind of.
Well, you actually did very well. We had a lot of people who were in this race, and even a few forfeits already. Still very early in the finishes here. So what was your thought process behind how that scene went today?
First off, I'm gonna say I'm really glad I found that hammer before finding the mitts. Because if I had gone in there after having mitts on hand, I would have left immediately after getting that moon troll.
Yep. And also, here's P-Train joining us now after just finishing in 8th place with a 151.28 GG P-Train.
GG.
GG P-Train.
And yeah, same question for you, P-Train. I didn't know you didn't hear it, but how did you feel that scene went for you? What was your thought process behind how you played that?
Honestly, I felt good with all my decisions. I really did. The hookshot cave was unfortunate. So Gamachi, I don't know if they mentioned this to you or not, but I cleared Turtle Rock. I did not know the Meyer medallion, obviously, and I did not have hookshot at the time. So I really had this choice on whether or not to hover hookshot cave. Because if I have the Meyer medallion, then I'm in go mode. So I opted to just try to hover hookshot. If I get perfect hovers, then we're good. If I fail like 2 or 3 times, I'm out. So I got every chest in hookshot cave but the one that had ether.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So
that's really unfortunate.
And he decided to leave.
So that was, it didn't work out this season, but I'm still okay with the decision. Because mathematically, like, I felt like if Quake is for Meyer, then Hookshot is in go mode, then I'm wasting this time that nobody else is going to spend in this. What ended up redeeming me was I just convinced myself, I'm like, if something's in Meyer, if something is in Ice, then that's going to be my absolute last location. Because I assumed that a lot of the other forfeits probably did Ice Palace. So,
Well,
yeah,
you can't ask them here. You'll have to ask them if that's the case individually, because obviously we can't ask them all here. But yeah, that was a really difficult seed to map. At first, we had the book that showed up, and then of course it was key locked by the boots. So you had to go looking for the boots, and then they were over on Helmasar King. And one thing you don't know about Old Man Sunshine, he didn't do the completion of Eastern Palace on his first trip through without the lamp. He stayed within logic, and he did not get that hammer until later.
Yeah, when I saw some of the early forfeits, I was trying to figure out like what went wrong that would tick people off. Because I thought the seed was relatively nice, but then I'm like, wait a minute, if you took that book immediately to Desert, and then you got Mitz and Sahasrara and then Moon Pearl, it's a completely rational decision to leave right after getting that Moon Pearl. Like that, you could argue that that's a good decision.
Yeah, that's the first thing I said right here. If I had Mitz going in there and I got the Moon Pearl, I'd leave immediately. I'm not gonna bother with anything else in there.
Yeah, we had a similar seed, I want to say almost last week, where boots or something there was some progression on the Bowlock side of Pod, but literally the only other piece of progression was Ice Rod on Pendant Helmasaur. And so you ended up in this same situation where, leaving is maybe even mathematically the correct decision, but staying was a correct decision for the seed.
Indeed.
Oh, did you guys see the many deaths in my turtle room? That felt so bad.
I felt a little weird because I did Village of Outcasts first. Pod was the last thing I did before heading up to the mountain. I had already done Dove Skull Woods. I had done Village of Outcasts, including Pyramid Ledge and Catfish. I think I had done everything but Graveyard Ledge.
Yeah.
So when Helmasaur dropped the boots, I felt really good about it. But then I'm like, wait a minute. There's a handful of people that probably went straight to Pod and had boots for all of Village of Outcasts. But then I was thinking, I'm like, if you went to Pod first, you didn't have the Fire Rod from Death Mountain. You didn't have the lamp off of Blind. You didn't have Master Sword off of Sick Kid. I mean, you might have, but, that might have been like a really low percent Pod.
I should have done that. I mean, Fighter Sword, not really good feeling going in there with the turtle rooms. And I had after the second death, I thought, wait, I have a bottle and a net. I could have caught a fairy here because two times I died, there was only one turtle left in there.
Oh wow!
But yeah,
man, so you died twice in a turtle room?
Yeah,
man,
once
you
and then one
routed
again.
the seed pretty well then.
No, I went to Ice Palace after Desert. Looking for the hookshot or ether. I skipped a few things though here and there in the overworld, but yeah, I'm still happy with my placement overall.
By the time Ice Palace came into play, it was pretty much a 50-50 chance at that point between that and Swamp Palace. So if you did Swamp Palace first, because that is the one that you needed for the crystal, then it saved you having to go to Ice Palace, and that would give you a better time, obviously. So those who went to Ice Palace were the ones who are going to have slightly slower times here, I would imagine.
Yeah, I imagine if you got Hammer laid off of Armos, I can't imagine, at that point you've orphaned what? You've likely orphaned an item in Thieves Town. You probably dove Pod over Eastern Palace, going back to clear Eastern Palace. So I can't really imagine, if I'm trying to make up time with gambles, like what you could skip to even make up that time, especially with Ether being where it was. I mean, I didn't benefit from hovering this seed, but if you can't hover and that's not an option, Ether being where it was also really nasty. So I feel like just trying to gamble away the seed would, you just go farther down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. The flippers were inside TR as well. I could see some people doing Aga, thinking maybe, Hammer's probably inside Pod.
Old Man Sunshine did do Aghanim.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
He got some Dark World access, and then afterwards went to do Aga to get the pod. Then mirror to Eastern, claim out the hammer, and then go back to pod.
At that point, he realized it wasn't required, I'm sure.
Did he have Moon Pearl when he did Aga?
Yeah.
He did. And it was a 7 blue ball Aga as well.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's not a fun time.
That's a lot of blue balls.
But yeah, all in all, I felt like I made good decisions this seed. Luckily, I didn't full clear Hera while I was up on the mountain. If I did that, I'm not 100% certain when I would have gotten back to Oakshot Cave. But yeah, for the most part, I thought I made reasonable decisions. Hookshot Cave's unfortunate, but I don't fault my logic.
Yeah. I mean, all of you so far on the restream have finished within 5 minutes of each other. 6.
So I gotta ask P-Train. Next time you're in that same situation when you leave that one item behind, are you gonna attempt to hover it, or you're just gonna probably nothing?
In that same scenario, I'd probably make the same decision, honestly, because and this is I know there's been a lot of discussion on how broken hovering is, but this is the double-edged sword part of hovering, right? Because if I have the Meyer medallion, then that means it's hookshot for go mode, and there's zero reason for me to hover hookshot. I mean, I had butter sword, I had blue mail, I had silvers. There's literally nothing I can benefit from in hookshot cave, especially since all of it's locked behind my go mode item. So yeah, that same situation, I'd make the same play. Let's hover just in case there's a Meyer medallion, but I'm not going to spend 2 or 3 minutes trying to hover something that there's a 33% chance that I'm not even going to need.
Yeah, that makes sense. It was just unfortunate. Ether was there.
Yeah, well, I mean, a play that works, 90% of the time it's going to fail 10% of the time, anyways. So, you have to be careful, not to let things like this mess with logical thinking. Mathematically, I'm 100% behind the play I made, even though it didn't work out this season. So yeah, the same situation, I'd make the same play.
And that's what's really important, that you feel at ease with the decision you made, feeling it was the right play for you. Obviously, sometimes it's not going to work out, and that's just how randomizer works sometimes, obviously.
Yeah. But I do appreciate the interview. I do appreciate tracking Mr. Scruff Ninja and Jinx Girl. As a commentator myself, you guys are my heroes. Special thanks to Poseidon and Cyclone for commentating as well. I really appreciate it. But I do have to step out, so I appreciate the restream, guys.
Yeah, thanks for running for us in GG.
And thank you, dude, for running. We're going to follow Old Man Sunshine, who just got his own dose of bacon facts, and we're going to be probably hearing from him in about a minute or two, as he's going to take on Ganon right now. There are 4 phases again. He took the first phase out very quickly with that butter sword, where he just throws the trident at you. Now he's throwing the fire bats. Bring a fire turns into fire bats. I think he got enough hits. Should be in phase 3 right after this.
What were silver arrows?
Silver, the bows, one of them was in Tower of Hera. That might be the silvers in your case.
Oh, wow.
It was in the
right
first
there in the,
location in Tower of Hera.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have gotten them. Oh, well.
And Old Man Sunshine does have the silver, so he's going to get the, oh no, my weakness!
Yep.
I'm just happy I got to see Bacon Facts in my first daily seed in a while. Since I wrote that.
Bacon facts and a new Ganon line.
Yep. And I think he needs one more hit, or maybe 2. Nope,
Yep,
just 1.
There it is.
So after Old Man Sunshine crosses the most dangerous bridge in Hyrule, we'll have his finish. Let's finish out the top 10 while we're at it, because we didn't want to just know the other finishers in the top 10. We did mention that P-Train was 8th place. Zelgadistan came 7th with a 149.53. 9th was R.D. Walsh V with a 152.31. Zoda Stone was our 10th place finish with a 152.51, 20 seconds behind R.D. Walsh. So that wraps up our top 10. As for Old Man Sunshine, he comes in with a time of 2:02.30. 46, and I'll go ahead and I'll say he was in 21st place. There were over 30 runners in this race, so still a very respectable finish given what he went through in that seed.
Yep, 41 entrants is what we have.
Oh, 41, my mistake. So still right in the middle of the pack, not bad.
Yeah.
And I think he's with us already, so GG, Old Man Sunshine.
GG's.
So we obviously are going to have some questions on your routing in this seed.
Honestly,
So
this
what-
always happens.
So what was your reason for leaving Eastern Palace?
So I was following logic and not going for the back, especially without any kind of light. I have difficulty with that dark room for sure. So,
I see.
and when it came to, okay, I'm running out of places to look, I need to get to the dark world, I was like, okay, if I go Aga, I have it for sure. So,
And we figured that might be what you were doing. You were thinking of going to Palace of Darkness that way, setting up the portal, and by then you had the lamp. So you knew you could get to the back of Eastern Palace then, but we were starting to think when we found the Moon Pearl that you might be in a little bit of trouble overall. And it kind of, in terms of the 4 on the restream, you did come last on the restream, obviously. So in a way that came to fruition. But at the same time, I figured you were going to plan to go to Eastern Palace when you got to Palace of Darkness first. I figured that was the play you were making. We thought you might be going to Eastern Palace when you went to Sahasrara on your second trip back. And then you left from Sahasrara and we're like, no, Pete, what are you doing?
well, excuse me for not knowing exactly where the hammer is.
We forgive you.
Yes,
You are forgiven. Rando is Rando.
Rando is Rando. Although I did get fortunate once I hit Turtle Rock and got those items and kept following that. That worked out nicely.
Well, the good news is you didn't try to hover Hookshot Cave and leave one chest behind that had your Go Mode item in it.
Did someone on Restream do that?
P-Train did that.
Nah. He left that one? Really? Okay, fine.
Yeah, when we realized that was where it was, we're like, oh my goodness, he's going to be raging.
Yeah. I was overjoyed because I was like, okay, let me try the hookshot items first, and sure enough, there it was. So, I probably cut like 10 minutes off my time by not going full hundo.
Between P-Train, Gamachu, and Schwartz, we saw every other check in Hyrule, including Ice Palace. And that's when we realized that, oh no, it is definitely the last chest that P-Train unfortunately left behind.
Yeah, if I had found the hammer, I would have had a more competitive time, but alas.
At least in this case, it was only about 2 or 3 minutes or so, but so it wasn't that bad because he had to go. I think he went to Ice Palace first anyway. Then he went to Swamp, and then after that, he did the left side and the big chest, obviously. So it was just a case of the extra time he had for that, plus the chest checks along the way. It's only about an extra 2 or 3 minutes, not too bad, but obviously in a race scenario that could be decisive.
Yeah, it felt like once I got to TR and found the flute and the flippers, I should follow those as quickly as possible. So that turned out to be correct.
Yep, definitely.
At least I didn't do Ice Palace, although everybody else, well, no, not everybody else, but they're a lot faster than me, that's for sure.
I think Gamma, I think you went into Ice Palace, right?
Yep, looking for that hook shot or ether. Oh, good. Going inside. Yeah, going inside.
I was gonna say you were our first runner in there.
Yeah, after dying those 2 times in total, I also died in Thieves Town. I felt like I had to make a gamble. An Ice Palace pendant is usually, everybody's kryptonite.
Yeah. I saw Ice Palace pendant and immediately went, oh, that's required. Because, random.
Because it's a pendant, of course it's required.
Same thing with TR. If it's a pendant, it's required.
I will not. I may or may not have been secretly hoping the Youth Medai was on Cold Stare.
And then Hookshot on Vidi.
Yeah, that actually came up in chat. That came up with us and in chat.
Bad enough Hookshot was actually in Swamp.
Yep. French vanilla Hookshot.
Would have been worse if Hammer was there too.
Oh no.
That would have been evil. Not
Yeah,
too
that-
bad though.
If that was in Swamp, that would have been. We probably would have had a few more forfeits. That's for sure.
Yes. Yeah, I had some delays, but I didn't do too bad, I think.
So we should probably get wrapped up here in case. I don't think another race is coming on this channel for a couple hours, but I know we have other races on Speed Gaming we want to kind of get featured here as well. So, any last thoughts before we start wrapping up here?
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, that would have been nice earlier. Yeah.
Well, we got it halfway. We'll take it.
Yeah, thank you guys for commentating. I really appreciate it. Putting me
Yes,
on
thanks.
the stream.
Thanks, guys.
And the trackers, of course. Thank you guys for tracking.
Yep. And of course, thanks to both of you, Gamachu and Old Man Sunshine. Also, just to shout out our trackers one more time, Jinxie Girl and Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna. And of course, make sure to follow the Speed Gaming channels if you want to see more rando action or just more speed gaming events in general. Don't forget about SG Live.
Yes, and one more reminder that next week's weekly will not be broadcast, assuming it takes place, which I'm sure people will still want to race anyway. But it will not be broadcast because of Speed Gaming Live. So remember, don't look for this next week. We will be back in 2 weeks with another regular weekly open taking place on one of the Speed Gaming channels here. So look for that again in 2 weeks. We are going to, because this is part of the daily race series, I just want to cover that we're going to have 3, I'll bring it up here in front of me. Where was it? There it was. So our daily race schedule has races on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week. And again, they're going to take a break for Speed Gaming Live. So we are going to have miscellaneous Mondays as usual, Triforce Set, Inverted Randomizer. Then we're going to have regular open seas for the rest of the 4 races that week that we have. And then we're going to take a break again for a couple days because of Speed Gaming Live. So you can all go watch that. And you can still have, obviously everyone can still have their pickup races in the meantime, but we just won't be broadcasting races on those days, on Thursday, Friday, or Sunday. So we do hope to see you around here for Speed Gaming Live. I know I'll be hanging around in the chat. I'll be keeping you guys company there for some of it myself. Looking forward to seeing some of it myself. Looking forward to hanging out with all you guys in here to watch that. Make sure you follow Speed Gaming 2 through 6. Make sure you, again, do follow our runners. And I'm going to just bring that back up in front of me to verify that the names you see on the screen, I think they are all exactly, they're all exactly as you see them, except for P-Train, who is under P-Train 24 without a hyphen. So if you're
Actually, I have a 20 after mine, but it doesn't matter.
I didn't catch that. Old Man Sunshine 20 as well. Thank you. I cannot read.
No worries.
I need a book of Medora to help me translate that. Just to answer the question, chat again, dailies are on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and they will take a break after Wednesday for Speed Gaming Live, just to reiterate that to the question in chat. So after Wednesday, we will be taking a break for until next Monday after that, after Wednesday. So 3 days of dailies this week. So Old Man 20 and P-Train 24 are the 2 different names. If you're watching on YouTube, twitch.tv/any of the 4 names on the screen with those 2 exceptions changed, and you can get to their channels, hang out with them, and see what else they do besides just Zelda. So with that said, I'm going to throw it to you one more time, Poseidon. Any last thoughts?
Nope, I got nothing. Just
See you
thanks
guys
to
at
everybody.
SG Live.
Well, I'll be at home, but I will be watching. So and if you all, are you going to that, by the way, Old Man Sunshine Gamer?
I am definitely going, so if anyone's going, I will see you all there.
No, unfortunately, I'm going to set this one up, but I'll be watching.
That's cool.
Hopefully, I'll be able to get there in the future. I just can't put out the time or the money for it right now, unfortunately. But I do want to get to. I do want to get to one in the future, and I hope I can get to one. So in the meantime, what's going on here on Speed Gaming? Speed Gaming main channel has Super Metroid Randomizer League going on at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. We also have Zelda 1 Randomizer Tournament action going on at 9 o'clock tonight. That is, I'm going to bring that back up. That's a race between JSR Adirondack Rick, Game 2. I believe JSR won the first game. So game number 2, this is an elimination game for Adirondack Rick. He has to win or he's out. JSR can afford the loss, and we could have a Game 3 tomorrow based on that. So make sure you tune in for that. That's a really good matchup. That should be really exciting tonight. We also have Zelda 1 Randomizer weekly race for those of you who want to race the Zelda 1 Randomizer, not just the Link to the Past like we did here. You can also join the Zelda 1 Randomizer race at 10 o'clock tonight. And we're playing the SG Live flags, which is basically Shapes format. Everything in the overworld is exactly where you expect it to be otherwise. So pretty simple flag set by comparison to some of the others we've seen on here. if you like Zelda 1, you may want to try that one out. We hope to see you tonight for that as well. So with that said, I want to say to you, chat, thank you again for watching. And if it wasn't for you, we'd just be sitting here talking to ourselves. So thank you for watching us talk to ourselves. And we'll see you next time we see you live from Hyrule here. And with that said, have a good afternoon. And Poseidon, you can finish us off.
All right. Well, again, thanks everybody, and we hope to see y'all later. So, it's dangerous to go alone. Don't forget to take this.
And I forgot my own finish. May not all your seeds be pet seeds. Good afternoon.